Am I the a-hole for making fun of my girlfriend for writing fan fiction and claiming it's actual writing? Here's the story. My girlfriend, Abby, 31-year-old female, and I, 33-year-old male, have been together for a few months, and this Easter, I was going to introduce her to my family. We haven't moved in together yet. Abby is quite smart. She has a PhD and works in her field. I only have a BA, so you can imagine my surprise when a hot and smart woman wanted to date me. Anyway, I digress. Abby's passion is writing, although she's never allowed me to read anything she wrote. She dreams of writing a book and says she's practicing and trying to draft things. One day, I was staying over and fell asleep, and she went to her office to write. When I woke up, I peered over her shoulder when she was writing and saw names that sounded familiar. I asked her about this, and sure enough, she admitted to writing fan fiction. Apparently, she already wrote 100,000 fan fiction and is working on her third one. She says it's writing practice and she loves it. I told her it's cringy, and if she was serious about her book, she'd write it by now because she's pretty much already wrote 2 books if only they weren't fan fiction. She got silent and told me to leave her alone. When I introduced her to my family, I mentioned that she has a PhD. My brother and sister got impressed and asked about it. Abby tried to tell them, but I interjected and told them not to be so impressed because she wastes her time writing silly fan fiction, so I don't know how she even got her doctorate. It was meant to be a joke, but Abby was angry. She called me an a-hole. She wouldn't talk to me for the rest of the day and asked me to drive her home. I tried to come in, but she told me she wanted to be alone and write her fan fiction. I told her she was childish, but left anyway. I haven't heard back from her since then, and I told my sister, and my sister agreed with Abby. I tried to call Abby, but she texted me with a-hole and nothing else. My sister thinks I owe Abby an apology, but I don't think I did anything wrong, and yet Abby is annoyed. Was I really the a-hole here? The Reddit comments were intense. Almost no one took the writer's side. Most thought he was completely out of the line. One user said, "We're surprised too, but thankfully she's seen the light and broken up with you." And another user wrote, "Fan fiction is writing. She typed out words into a story and all of that. You should encourage people with their passions, not belittle it." This Reddit thread had one of the most clear-cut verdicts we've ever seen. 90% of commenters strongly disagreed with the writer. They felt he was jealous, insecure, and disrespectful, especially for mocking her in front of her family. 10% suggested the story might be exaggerated, but even then agreed that the behavior was awful.